Hey, yo, what's up? This EBF giving you a daily report of everything that I see on the streets of Elkhart. Not nothing traumatic right now, but I passed something up earlier that I should have recorded, but I didn't. And I started thinking to myself, I live in a downtown area where there's a shit ton of bars. I mean, there's bars all over the place. Two of them are for the quote unquote um, middle class, upper classy types. Well, I would say it's about three. And then there are bars for the lower class. Bad titles to put on certain things when technically we all just people and we go where we go, but some places are more enjoyable than others, and others are kept to isolate so they can only bring in certain types. But the whole point is to show and let people know that I've been living downtown for almost a year, probably a little bit over a year now. And what I've noticed is that there's a shit ton of bars downtown, but yet I only see the police in the low poverty areas. There's never really cops arresting or pulling anybody over around these local bars that's downtown, which is probably about a block and a half away from the bars. But yet you never see anybody get arrested or pulled over in those areas, not unless it's something so extreme that there's required multiple use of squad cars to come to assist. But that's very rare, so rare, I would say probably once a month. But now that it's warmer, I'm seeing like at least 3 times a week, to 7 times a week, cops are always in the low poverty areas pulling people over for miscellaneous things or minor things, when you're allowing an entire downtown tourist attraction area to be corroded with a bunch of alcoholics driving in their vehicles, which you allow them to do and nobody pulls them over. I'm pretty sure they don't wait till these people get a certain distance. They just pretend as if these local bars aren't letting people outside of the bar drunk or whatnot. And I can pretty much tell you, for me living out here and going to these bars, there's a lot of people here that leave these bars pissed drunk, and you won't catch them getting arrested or pulled over by anybody. Okay? That's for sure. And then we also have the it's an all black kind of a bar, hangout spot. A lot of the minority end up going there, and you see cops actually standing their post. So the minute people jump in their cars to even get outside of the parking lot of this place, which is called Jimmy Squid's, located on County Road 6, cops will pull you over right away. They won't hesitate, they won't wait, they won't give you a breather, they won't sit up here and just try to be cordial with the fact that it is a bar. And if there's closing time, people have to leave, which means you're being forced to walk out and you're still intoxicated, which means the alcohol limit should be cut off probably around 9:30. That would make sense. But no, they cut the alcohol limit off at around 15 minutes to closing, which means if you're steady drinking, you're going to be pissed drunk by the time you get out of there. And the cops are guaranteed to give you a ticket the minute you walk out because you're pissed drunk. Like, nobody gives you, I know it's about being an adult and just taking, being a little bit more, adult about the decisions you make when you're out and about. But some people, it's an addictive habit. Some people don't think about it. And if you're new and you out to get drunk, you might fall into this situation of where you got pissed drunk and you were in a place where you were unaware that the drinking limit stops and you were just there to have fun. So now you're getting arrested the minute you walk out. But far as the extreme white areas, not making it racial, this is just actually what this is. It's nothing about me trying to make it racial. I have nothing against anybody of a different color. or whatever. But it happens, and you see it, and you see how the city constructs and use that to its advantage, and what they let people get away with, and what they let people don't get away with, and what they won't let people get away with, was what I meant to say. But it just hit me really hard. It feels like it's calculated. And I don't think it's just a feeling. I think it's actually a calculation. It's an algorithm made to just attack those who will have the less likely chance for bail, lawyers. So you get those people, you arrest those people, you take away their lives, and now they're permanent slaves to the police system and the prison system because they don't have the money to fight the powers that be. And if they did, these people come up with miscellaneous things to attack. You know, if they couldn't get you the first time, I'm pretty sure they're going to come around and try to do it again. And this time they're going to make sure you have no way of winning. But my overall point is, it's unfair how you can have a bunch of bars by a police station and nobody from those bars get pulled over for drunk driving or anything. But anybody in the inner cities get pulled over for anything and everything that possibly the police can look for to put them in there. And this is so wrong to me. It's so fucking wrong that I would like to come up with something that can prevent this. Or at least I would like to go on a multiple recording session to have visual proof. I'm going to write down the data and the facts, and I'm going to go over it with some friends, and I'm going to find out a way that I can shut this shit down, because it's really unfair. Those that work hard with their hands and cuts and scrapes and just, you know, trying to support families need time for R&R. They need a resting period where they can recline and be happy about the work that they've done, and also have fun and, you know, enjoy the fruits of their labor. People don't work just to pay bills. People work also to enjoy themselves. And when you're attacking the poor class, which I hate saying stuff like that, because there's no such thing. You know, it's people that get money stolen from them, and it's just fucking fat cats that just sit on their ass and get an easy paycheck, you know, because they get to sit at a desk. And that's another thing that bothers me, which I'll talk about later on in another clip. But you got people that sit their asses down in chairs and don't really do much and get these fat ass salaries compared to the people that actually work hard and risk of getting themselves killed, get the smallest of the pie, which to me just seems like some bullshit logic that they use of saying that you're going up the ladder when really you're not going up the ladder. You actually, you know, shit rolls downhill is what they say a lot around here. And that's mainly the ones that don't do the work. So I want to come up with some kind of plan. If you got any comments or suggestions, please post and put them down there. I'll read it. If you want to contact me, you know, just leave a post or whatever. I'll get back with you. I'll read the comments. I'll try to look for ways to make things better. I hope people out there hearing it and interested and really think about stuff like this, because all this is an attack on people that actually work hard and just want to have fun, especially in the city of Elkhart, Indiana. 45616. Yeah, that's what it is. So just hit me back. The name's Ernest. Get at me when you can. Give me suggestions. Write a comment. Like the clip. Not doing it for likes, but I'm just doing it for information to help make things better. Give me a holler.